Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we're back to Voices of the Void, which is this. Now, as I was just ruminating, and as the title would suggest, I haven't really heard any voices yet. So it might be a little bit of a misleading title, because, I mean, Voices of the Void, where are the voices? I think there was like one signal we've gotten that may have vaguely sounded like a voice. But I'm just saying most of it is like, I don't know, thrumming sounds and a lot of static. So really not not that much going on in the way of voices as far as I can tell. Also, it has been a little while, so I have no idea where we left off. But I've gotten these things running again really quick. This is downloading incredibly good. We upgraded things a lot last time, didn't we? It's always disorienting when you quit out and come back into this game, because it's like, where was I? What was I doing? What horrible threats were after me that I have now forgotten? Probably a lot. There's probably a lot going on here that I absolutely forgot. All right then. You know, I was gonna say, did I forget to check the transformers? But the blue light seems to hint at a different answer to that question, because that ain't right. Robot waifu, save us. What is... Oh, I should probably check the radar. That's probably smart. It says there are red things inside the base. I'm guessing those are the lights, because it did this last time. Like in the last update we played, it had a bunch of lights that it placed into the base and was like, oh, there's enemies in the base, when it was actually just a bunch of lights they placed around that showed up as enemies. This doesn't work. I think we need to go down to the basement, check the power thingy. But do we get a bunch of cool lights again? 'Cause that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, just a bunch of random lights, and they turned off our power, which I don't appreciate. You know why? Because that means that all the lights are automatically turned off, and I need to go around and turn all the lights back on. You know, I appreciate getting the free blue lights, but I would also appreciate it if you wouldn't do that to me, you know? Because it's a lot of effort going around flipping all these light switches back on. Alright, well, we still have some lights to turn on, but we might as well... What was that? That was the sound for this, right? Yeah, I didn't set this level cap thing. Okay. Why was he floating? It's like he was trying to move, but he just floated like 3 inches off the ground and then fell back. Alright, that's normal. So, we're getting a signal. Let's go turn on the rest of the lights. Gotta come in here and flip all these on. This will close, right? I don't think so. It has Garbo in the way. Alright, well that's most of the lights back on. This is the outdoor light. We might as well flip that as well. Why not? Get everything back up and running. How is this going? Still great. Oh yeah, the detector is just super fast now. I like that. I'm glad that we got all those upgrades. Ooh, it's a satellite. At least it's not a box, because we learned our lesson from last time. You don't accept the signals from the boxes. It only ends in disaster. Yeah, close enough. Downloading super fast anyways. Alright, so we got another email with another daily task. Which obviously means we need to get something. Where did I keep my notebook? Well, this is done. Just need to grab one of these. So I need to find a notebook to send the waifu out on a journey. And where would I find one of those? I think you can... Oh, I didn't turn on this light. Plonk. Aha, a notebook. Use. Tear off. And then use this one. Delete it all because who needs it? Report. And then we can collect it. And then give it to the waifu. Okay. This. Hold. You. Get reports. And I'm gonna need to let you out. There we go. See, that's the hardest part of the job, is telling her to go do all the work. Obviously a very difficult position I have here. Alright, this one's done. We need more of these. Maybe I should keep these closer now that the thing downloads so dang quick. Should we listen to this? I guess we should. It's usually just static, but you know. That's just how it be sometimes. But you know, it's static that makes us money, so I like it. Alright, this processing is almost done. We still need to listen to the other one we processed, but that's fine. So you get in there. Listen to that. You get in here. There's so much to do. Which is almost entirely my own fault, because I'm the one that upgraded all this stuff and made it so fast that I constantly have to be on top of it. Okay, so that's going. This sounded kind of cool, but nothing of note. Throw this over here. Probably grab another one of these, because that signal's going to be done in like 0.2 seconds. Gives us just enough time to listen to this. Oh yeah, visualization. We need that. Yeah, so that's downloading quite nicely. This is going. Got more stuff on our radar. Not that we'd be able to tell if an enemy was right on top of us because of all these lights. But that's fine. Okay, I don't think that was anything. I didn't see anything weird there. So we're gonna call it good. Probably grab another one of these. Have some spare over here just so if we need, we can just throw one in here. What do you keep yapping about? It's nothing important. Why do you guys just keep floating a couple inches off the ground and then falling? It's a bit weird. At least you're not getting in my way with anything. So yeah, and then we just need, what, three level 3 signals, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's all they do. They just float. Kind of weird, but you know, I'm not here to judge them. So we can listen to this one. Is this that? It sounds kind of like that one Minecraft disc. It just starts off with like the footsteps and the heavy breathing. 13, wasn't it? I think it was 13. It's been a while. We'll listen to it while we grab another one of these. We'll also turn down the volume a little bit, because that's some loud static. Well, I hear something behind the static. So that's nice. Good for us. This is still not done. Okay, but this is done. We can start getting this all figured out. Oh, it was already kind of there. There we go, good enough. What was that noise? Oh, that was the detector being done. Okay, well, it's not a box, so we don't have anything to worry about. If it's a box, we have learned, just delete it. Delete it immediately, no one needs it. How are our stats doing? Not amazing. But there's so much to do here. Oh, hi, she's back. Waifu has returned. Oh, yeah. Still some garbage peeking through the ceiling here. Okay, collect that. Come this way. Also, I tried to name the stream something about the robot waifu, but apparently, you know, Twitch doesn't like the words robot waifu or something. Maybe just the word waifu, I don't know. But they said they didn't like it, so they didn't let me name the stream that, which was very upsetting. Another unknown. I do like the unknown ones. Because usually there's something interesting. Oh wait, this one we haven't listened to. Plonk. Okay, that's interesting. This is a new one. Nothing on the visualizer, but here we got some schematics. I don't know, readings. There's a bit of a radar graph thing. Some words. A diamond shape. Is that a 4-leaf clover? I don't know, there's some good stuff in here. This I haven't modulated yet. It's another unknown one, so that's gonna be fun. Get this perfected. I actually did perfect it, nice. And this one, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about with that. That's fine. Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I knocked one of these over. That's fine. Okay, so that's downloading. This is still going. All is well. And we need 3 signals of level 3 plus the thing. So let's do that. But we can actually sell, like, all the signals. As many as will fit in the box to get some extra moolah. Because we are swimming in signals and we get them faster than we can sell them. So, you know, why not? Is that all of them? Nope, we're missing one. And plump this on top. Take this to the garage. Alright, they brought us some of this stuff. You don't want to eat it, but it's right here. I didn't want to have to take it to the fridge. I just want you to eat it. Okay, I guess we have to take that to the fridge. Or I guess we could just, you know, wait and leave it in the inventory so I can eat it a bit later. That's probably a smart thing to do. Alright. Another daily task all finished up. Nothing going on here. This is almost done. That's still weird. Every time I look out, I think that light over there is something. But it never is. Because it's the same light. Amogus. It is really weird because it gets like really hectic and you're sitting around like constantly putting new things in here, getting new things for this, then listening to and getting all the signals from here. And then every so often there's just these moments where it's like, this is downloading, this is still going, nothing to do here. The drone's coming. It's like, there's just so much to be done, and yet every so often there's just those moments where you've done everything, and you're just waiting for some things to process like this. But then the second that's done, I have to listen to this, I need to get another one of these. Some interesting static we got there. Also, I didn't see any signal over there. It lied to me. There's one. Guys, stop levitating. Okay. It's a bit red. I mean, it's not a skull. I heard red skull equals you die. But it is red. I guess there's no harm in you know, doing this with it. Getting it all processed up, see if it's the thing that kills us. Because I think that only kills you if you send it out. And we can always just wipe the drive. But why even take the chance, really? You know? Because I mean, it's red. I mean, look, just as an example, look at this one again. You see, not red. That's what it's supposed to look like. Not red. Anything but red, essentially. Daily task information. Oh boy. Okay, well, we have more money. I don't like this. I don't like how this sounds. Quite scary and unnerving. I will send this data to Enna. Yeah, well, good luck with that. I don't think it's anything to worry about. As I said, I haven't heard a single voice yet. Although the red on this thing, I think, is quite disturbing, and I do not like it. So, what is the plan with that? I am rife with indecision on it. Either way, we'll do this one first. Ooh. No, that's nothing. For a second I thought those were words when at a distance, but no, it's just scribbles. I actually was like kind of excited. I might get to see some writing on the visualizer. That would be cool. But no, it's nothing. Same old, same old. Oh, I already filled this one. Okay. How do I drop again? There we go. Okay, so this one's already filled, which means we have a lot more drives than I thought we did. That's why that was on the floor. Alright, everything's going well. There's something right outside, apparently. But we don't have to worry about that. We're fine. Most likely. What was that? Oh, I think that was just this. And that was just him. Right, I need to spend my money. Let's see. Do I want any? I mean, the storm filter is probably incredibly important. That's probably good. Signal autosave is pretty cheap and probably important. And then focus on getting more stability. Here we go. Full stability. Do you need to fix servers? You do. So I'll let her go and fix whatever servers there are. And now that they're stable, they shouldn't break again, right? That's how that works. Alright, now we're all alone again, which is kind of spooky. What's that? That's just a sign. I keep thinking something's standing out there by that light. I think I'm just a bit paranoid. Okay. So let's see. We need store. Wanted to get some more drive boxes, just a few, because that's all we can afford, but that's fine. Okay. Save signal. Then we can play the signal. Plonk this in there. Do one of these. You know, the same old thing. Once again, I think I hear something kind of underlying in that signal. Stop floating. Okay, so that sound was this getting done. I need to memorize the sounds a bit better, because I completely forgot what all of them were. That's fun. Now, do I refine or wipe this? We have plenty of signals. We don't need to be very picky about them. Let's grab another one of these, throw this in here preemptively. There we go. Did that signal not work out? It didn't. What the heck? Those usually work. I was wondering why nothing was happening. Okay. Right, we got our box of boxes. Would it be a box of boxes or a boxes box? It's hard to tell. Kind of toss them in there haphazardly. There we go. I'll shove the other ones down here, just temporarily. Very nice. And this is done detectoring, which, you know, means I'm just way behind on actually downloading. What do you know? It actually was up. It was already such a high frequency. I kind of didn't expect it to be upwards, but I had to check it out. Alright, well that's going very quick like. This is going very slow like. This one, I have such mixed feelings about it. Because on one hand, red. On the other hand, money. But also, we have more signals than we can sell. So, get a hold of yourself. I'm gonna pick both these guys up. Maybe then they'll actually be able to move and stop just levitating. I think we have such an abundance of signals, we don't need this one. Hey, they actually can move now. And I'm really afraid that if we were to have actually put that one back into our system, it might have corrupted everything and shut us down for like another 3 days again, which I was not happy about. Where's this thing? Excusez-moi. I heard some rumbling in there. Oh, hi. Now where's the signals? There was supposed to be one directly south, but I guess it disappeared. I really need to upgrade the cooldown on this thing. Okay. No signal. Getting that going. My guy, can you please back up? You're kind of in my way. Can't find broken server. Okay, so all servers are fixed. That's good. I guess we'll get this going and then probably head to bed. Does our character need some beauty sleep? And there we go. Alright, and that's done just in time. Throw this over here. Put that in there. Get that refining. And then we're going to bed. Or we're going to eat and then we're going to go to bed. So I don't need this to be held open. Okay. Why'd they put a light right here? Is that the light? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, we don't care. We're gonna eat. Is that a bloody handprint? How did I not notice that before? Eat some shrimp. And go to sleep. All good. Oh, she's just sitting outside. I'll go open the door for her when we wake up. Man, if only we could buy like a better bed. Because this does not increase sleep very quickly. Why do there keep being explosions? How many of those, whatever they were, did I summon? Oh, and I left this unlocked. That is so smart of me. Okay. Come on back in. Take your time. Like, come on. Gotta get back to the main room. Get some work done. Good. Okay, this is done. I'm gonna listen to it. Find another signal. That might or might not be on top of it. It actually was. What a surprise. Alright, this doesn't sound like anything. Very good. Put this over here. Grab this out. And put you in there. Start listening to that. Nice. Okay. Curiosity kills. Well, I'm just saying, isn't there a Curiosity rover? I don't think it killed anybody. You know, these alien people, they're weird. It was just like a satellite or something, wasn't it? But that still wasn't a voice. That was technically words though, which I am very happy about. You know, that's actually something. Okay, we need to get interesting. So these are already partially on top of where they need to be. Let's just fine tune them a bit. There we go. And yes, by fine tune I mean use the 100 one. That is how I fine tune things. Is 99.5 the highest this is gonna get? Nope, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and that was literally nothing. That was a nothing signal. Very nice. Thank you for your input. And then we can take the cleared drive, throw that in there, even though there might still be demons attached to it. I don't know. I was not a fan of the red. But it is what it is. I just hope it's over now. And then that never happens again. So while we have a minute, or 30 seconds, 20 seconds, I was thinking originally that I would be streaming this for quite some time today, but I do not think I'm going to be able to stream for like 6 hours. So I'm just going to stream for a good amount of time, and then we're going to call it good for the day. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I was thinking maybe of doing a short Ashram's Call stream after this as well. Because, I mean, that's what I would be playing anyways. Okay, so we got that. Got this. Throw this in there. Do that. Gotta modulate this. But yeah, I do have a lot to do in Ashram's Call. But there's only one thing that would actually be good to stream that I need to do, which is the Adept quest, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. Probably not all that long, if I can even do it, which I'm sure I can. I don't think it was all that difficult, really. And 99.5 is good enough. Okay, well, you were nothing. Throw you over here. You're still going. You're going. You're doing nothing. I'm gonna go back to sleep because our character needs more rest. Kind of counterintuitive to sprint to the bed, but you know. So how does the character get to sleep so quickly? I wish I could just walk up and press E on my bed and just instantly fall asleep and start getting rest. But sadly, that's not how that works. Especially last night, I wasn't feeling all that great. So it took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe more, to actually get to bed. Or get to sleep. Which really sucks. What do you want, radar? See, there's nothing there. We're fine. Alright, asteroid signal. That's done. Plonk this over here. Plonk that in there. Listen to this. Find another one, another 2 of these, apparently. Alright, that's good. Very fun. Throw that in there. Do some of that. Then we're going to throw this in here. Do some of this. Do a little bit more of these. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of important farming in Ashram's Call though. Which is why it's, you know, I have a lot to do but not a lot to stream on it. It's because it's mostly just farming. Because I need to kill hundreds and hundreds of enemies on Dark Isle to get the relic armor. I need to kill at least 100 Ulthoi, probably more, in order to get the venom sacks that I need to get a ring, or no, a bracelet. And then I'm gonna need to kill hundreds more Ulthoi in order to get 20 more sacks so that I can get the armor upgrade kits that I need for the armor that I'm farming for on Dark Isle. So lots of different things going on there. And hours and hours and hours of farming to go. But I don't think any of that would be particularly stream worthy because a lot of it is just killing enemies over and over. And I have no idea what kind of commentary I'd be able to pull out of that. Like, that's just not the most, you know, exhilarating thing. I mean, it's probably pretty exciting for me because most of those fights I kind of end up almost dying to all the time. But other than that, you know, just for watching it, it probably wouldn't be all that exciting because you'd just be watching me almost die like 50 times. Which, nobody wants that. Alright, nothing much there. So this is done. We can listen to that real quick. Throw this in there. Modulate this. Close enough. I think they're back to floating again. They keep getting stuck in the floor, which I guess I'm not really complaining about. At least they're not going to be constantly popping up behind me and ruining my focus and all that. Okay, this is going quickly. Let's go and get another nap. Need to catch up on the Z's. Oh, I never turned on the hallway light, did I? Hallway light. And the creepy room light. Bedroom light? No, bedroom light's already on. Right? No, it was not. That was weird. Alright, sleepy time. Not much else to really do. We just need to get that sleep number higher and higher. Man, I also wish that I could just cancel sleeping whenever I wanted. Like, imagine if while you're sleeping, the only dream you ever have is just your clock counting up in fast speed. So you can just stop sleeping at the exact time you want to. Every day. I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, I guess an alarm kind of already does that, but that's not you doing it. That's it happening to you. Oh, it's this one again. Yeah, luckily that one's not an issue. We've already done that one before. A little creepy, but not deadly. Man, we're getting so much done. We are efficient. Which is probably good. You know, if I'm not going to be streaming for too long, I would want to get things done in a short amount of time. Okay, it's not up. It's down here. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean good enough. Because really, I think good enough is the new perfect. At least for me. Who needs perfection anyways? It's a bit overrated. Alright, that's all good. You're still going. Very nice. Let's get another one of these. Also, I kind of wish that I could move this chair. Actually, I haven't tried to move the chair. Can I move the chair? No, I can just sit in the chair. Because it's a little in the way. I don't use the chair. I just have to constantly be going around the chair, you know? And that's a bit annoying. Hmm. You know, I probably could have gotten some sleep in while this was doing its thing, but I didn't think of it, and now it's a bit too late, because if I go to sleep now, it's gonna be done in like 2 seconds. What are you guys up to? Getting a little closer. Doesn't much matter, though. You know, I used to be scared of all the aliens that went bump in the night, but as of late, it hasn't been as much of an issue. Alright, we need to do this, then this. There we go. Dang it. And we can't do another scan, because we never upgraded that. There we go. And that's absolutely nothing. Thank you very much. Okay. You go here. Listen to this. Alright, it's the same thing, just more clear and with less static. Nice. Alright, this is doing its thing. Very good. And very good. Man, that's going up quickly. We can't even really get a nap in that time, but we're gonna do it anyways. Because we have plenty of signals and not plenty of sleep, so gotta get some rest wherever we can. Okay. Also, I've been seeing the lights flicker here and there, which I'm not a fan of. Because that means that I should go in here. And do this. Not that bad, actually. I expected worse. Hey, lady, can you actually go and fix transformers now? No. You're still not good at that. But, you know, I still feel that they need to fix. You know, she should be able to go and press a button on a transformer, but I guess not. Oh, it's this one again. Is that the Daily Mail thing coming in again? Has it been a day already? I guess I've been sleeping most of it, but still kind of surprising. Yeah, it's the next day, technically. Was there flashing lights out there, or am I just... probably just the fireflies. We're fine. Okay, so we got another daily task. I need to go get that notebook again. Even though I probably shouldn't have... Oh, yeah, one got in here. And he disappeared. Okay. That's normal. Alright, use this. Tear off. Collect. Go here. Hold. I don't think I actually even need to format the paper because she does that for you. Your reports. There you go. I need to open the door for her. Wait for me. There you go. Alright, got another one of these. That's almost done. Did we listen to this? We did. Throw this over here. Throw that on there. Did we? Maybe we didn't. It's probably nothing important. Or no, it was the whistly one. The song that I feel the aliens never get right. Okay, and this was nothing either. Good stuff, lots of nothing. Lots of signals though. And you know, the higher ups, they pay me for nothing all the time. And so long as I'm paid, I'm happy. Who is it? I'm trying to listen to static over here. It's nothing. I do wonder if this game ever gets, like, creepier. Because I have thus far gotten rather well acquainted with this, you know, type of ambient horror. You know, after a while you just kind of get used to it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get it exact with a 10. Yeah, it's a very finicky signal. That's fine. Okay. That's done. Plonk that in there. Get that going, and we're going to go to sleep. Because, you know, they're the kind of games that like jump scare you by having a face outside the window. And then there's games that scare you by just making you think that you're gonna get jump scared, but you never do. Kind of ambient horror where you just kind of feel like there's something lurking and you never see it. That's what this is like. But I do wonder if this ever ramps it up. Because I never got to the end. So why did I hear like static? But we're at almost hundo sleep. So that is a good situation to be in. And now that it's good, I'm going to completely forget about it for like an hour. And then we're going to be almost completely bottomed out on sleep again. That's just how the cycle goes. Okay, plonk this over here. Listen to this. Do this. Hopefully that reaches. Grab another one of these. Gonna need more drives. It's just a bunch of static. Because, you know, like as I said, I'm just subconsciously waiting to turn around and see like a face staring in that window, or maybe for like me to listen to a signal and then when I end the signal, the like music that I thought was coming from the signal is still going. That would be pretty creepy. It's up by like 900. Pretty weird frequency, but okay. But yeah, I don't know if it ever like ramps it up, makes it more directly spooky, other than, you know, showing me things on the radar and possibly, you know, having enemies summon into my house to come kill me. Also, hi waifu. She's back. She got the signals. There we go. Now we got this thing. We can take this over to here. Throw this on the already completed box that I forgot we had, but we do. Throw this on the spot. There we go. Come on, waifu. Let's go back inside. And we'll have her idle right there. This is almost done. This is not almost done. Very nice. We need another one of these. Wait for that. Waiting for this. Waiting for the drone. Okay, this is done. Listen. Do this. Nothing. And we can't scan again. That's fine. See, there's signals everywhere. Okay, nothing too important. Plop that there. Make sure that everything's fine here. Looks to be alright. Was I hearing noises just a second ago? It's probably the drone. We'll tell ourselves that it's just the drone. Man, but speaking of the Curiosity rover, which actually has nothing to do with the Curiosity thing, what's it? But it just reminds me the whole thing about how we're actually planning another moon trip. We're gonna be putting another person on the moon. I think they said by what, like 2038 or something, or was it 2028? Right, I think it was that they were planning the initial expedition to like scout out the route in 2027, and then the official mission in 2028. Something like that. But that's gonna be cool, because it was way before my lifetime that we, you know, first landed on the moon. So it'd be cool to actually have that kind of experience in my lifetime, because it's really weird that we haven't been back in a long time. You know, it's like, if we can go there, I'd be telling people to go there all the time, personally. I'd be like, hey, let's send another person to the moon. It's kind of awesome. So I guess at a certain point, like, what are you going to do up there? We probably already got plenty of, like, samples and stuff. But, you know, it's just like Kerbal Space Program. Oh, there's a new update again? Really? Because this one just updated not too long ago to get the new facility. Wait, but does that mean I'm going to need to start a new game again? Is it one of those updates? Let's see, we got these. Did a good job. Very nice. Oh, 0.6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on 0.7. I don't know how to tell. Oh, we don't have a thing here. All I know is that when I downloaded the thing, I named the downloaded file whatever the version number that I saw was, which it ended up being named 0.7. So I probably on that one. Oh, but I'm playing the one with tons of bugs. That's understandable. Okay. It's like the experimental branch of this update. Alright, this is nothing. It definitely did have a bunch of bugs, yeah. Like the thing where you'd press the button, but the drone would refuse to come in unless you reload the game. That one was really annoying. And I don't know if it's a bug, but my air vent exploded, so that was definitely a thing. But that was a while ago, so I don't really need to worry about that. So let's see. What was I gonna... Oh yeah, I was gonna get more drives. Because we're burning through these things incredibly quickly. And then we can spend the rest... What's server alert? It doesn't tell me like a description, but it's pretty cheap, so I guess we'll get that. I don't know exactly what it does, but you know. You just update without constant... Okay. Then I'll update it after the stream is done. Because, you know, right now I don't think any bugs are really causing issues for us. But it would be nice to have a version with less bugs for the future. So what did we want to get here? Ping cooldown was going to be important. Filter size. Don't know what that does. It's probably good, though. I guess we should upgrade the cooldown a bit, because I've always been complaining about that. Bring that up to there. Sensor size. Don't know what that means. I know the ping is this thing, but I don't know what the sensor or the filter are referring to. And they don't exactly have descriptions on them. But we have money, and we don't know what else to spend it on, so might as well get some of each, see what upgrades. So now, I don't know if that was this or this, but either way, we have the upgrades, and hopefully we'll see some improvement in something, and that'll give us a hint as to what it was that upgraded. But we'll see. Yeah, that's doing its thing. Detector. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with this? I know, the filter. Filter size? Would that be for this? 'Cause this kind of filters stuff. It filters out the static. But I don't know. We'll see. I hear physics breaking somewhere. It's in the hallway. Oh, it's probably the delivery we got dropped off is breaking something. Yep. Yep. Just give me the drives. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Collect that. Eat as much of this as it'll let me. And collect it. Very good. Remember to actually close and lock this. Throw all these in the corner. Very nice. Very organized. Just how I like it. Okay, and that's almost done. That is done. Move you over here. Move you onto there. Do that. This. Then we need another signal. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. So one of these, yeah, it's probably ping size and ping speed affected that. So it made the green ping bigger, so I guess we don't have to be as exact when it comes to like how close to the signal we need to get. Which is quite nice. That could up our efficiency significantly. Oh, also, I had a signal earlier where nothing was showing, but this area was a bunch of like red lines across it. I deleted the signal, but I don't know if that was necessary. I just went, you know, better safe than sorry. It was all red, and I did not like that. So I don't know if that was a mistake, but you would probably know about that better than I would. Because, I mean, it wasn't a skull, so in theory, I thought I was fine, but didn't really want to risk the whole save file for that. Let's get this. Perfect. That's still going. This has nothing. This, nothing of too much value there. Our pile of drives is getting a bit too big, I think. Let's refill one of these. Just so we get some more room on this table and doesn't stack up quite so high. Because obviously that's causing some issues. Okay, that's it. No, I wanted to grab the lid. There we go. Throw that there. Pull another one of these up onto the counter. All good. Okay. That's going. This is almost done. Very nice. And we're out of money again. Although just like a couple more daily tasks like that, and we'll have pretty much all of this fully upgraded. You know, it's not going to take all that long. Huh? You... Okay, I'm not low on... You guys heard that too, right? I'm not... I'm... I mean, you guys can't hear the game as well as I can, but I was pretty certain I heard a little duck sound. And now normally that's not, you know, a very threatening sound, but I just don't know where that came from. Was it one of you two? It was probably one of you two. They're always getting up to trouble. Even though in this update, they kind of seem to just fall over and then not get up again. Okay, that was a radar thing. Yeah, I'm sure the... Hi. I'm sure the duck noises is nothing. It's probably nothing to worry about. Hello. Ah, more static. My favorite. My God, you're a little close. Just stay down here. Thank you. Pretty big frequency going on here. The 100 didn't completely pass it by. It's pretty impressive. Oh, hey, it looks like a weird angle on Earth. Yeah, kind of does seem like Earth though. That looks like Australia, Africa, Asia. Of course, you got Antarctica, which is really big. Is that how big Antarctica is on the real Earth? I don't know. Also, where's New Zealand? Like some extra islands around Australia that seem pretty big in comparison to what I think what I think they're supposed to be like. I don't know. I'm no expert on that. And there's not much else we do in here. And then that, I don't know, that kind of looks like South Africa, but there's no North, or not South Africa, South America. But there's no North America, like, directly above it. Guess that could be it, but that's kind of an odd angle. Kind of a weird little semi-distorted Earth. Maybe it's an alternate timeline type of thing. Alternate Earth. That'd be kind of cool. I do wonder what kind of signals we'd get from it. Probably nothing good. Usually, most of the signals we get are either horrible viruses that are going to kill us all, or just static. It's usually one or the other. But we'll see. Do you have any servers to fix? I did up the server stability. Okay. Server stability is very overpowered. Oh, and now you're following me. Come this way. I need to check the transformers again. Barely any movement. Okay, good. My guys, why are you coming in here? You idle here. You guys can't put... No, I don't want to put the object. Grab the object. Thank you. Get over here. We don't need you guys messing around with the thing. Okay, you're done. And this is a big signal. Okay. Did that work? It did. Good. Yeah, whatever this is going to turn into is going to be a long signal. Yeah, that's not going to work. We need to go to the 100. I don't know why I started with the 1 on the frequency. It's never really going to get us anywhere. Yeah, weird signal. Very weird signal. Smack. Kind of excited to see what that upgrades to, though. It's a 2.8 megabyte. Yeesh. That is a big signal. Gonna be filtering that one for a good... My guy, stop falling over. So clumsy. Olga, we could go get some more sleep. We're not exactly in too much of a need of sleep, but... You know, you might as well do it a bit preemptively. Get our food. Sleep. We're almost back up to 100. Which, as I said, the second I get to around 100 sleep, I just completely forget to sleep again. Oh, hello, Mr. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can probably give it my best guess, though. Sutern. That is my best guess. Shouldn't be able to say the name? Okay. Well, I tried my best. Let's throw that in there. Get the smaller one going. How would eyes light like that work? Oh, there's actually an entire methodology to the whole thing. Can you guys stop moving right now? There's a whole logic to it. So basically, if I were to try to explain it as simply as possible, it is a segmented iris that each, I would call them petals. Each petal of the iris basically can see different wavelengths of light. Because, like, the human eye can only see between one wavelength and another, but this type of eye would be able to see pretty much any wavelength or all wavelengths at the same time if one would wish that. Get out of here. Dang mannequins. It's like I'm fine with them walking around in here, but it's like... Alright, very, very nice static. I need to get a thing for this. And I do not understand color theory. Honestly, I've never understood color theory. I've always felt like they were, the people were reading too much into colors when it comes to color theory. Like that one thing that I saw where a hospital made like a big red splotchy like path through the entire hospital, and it was because I guess red was supposed to be like joy or something, or like energetic color, and they were using color theory for it, but in reality it just looked like a blood trail through the hospital, and it's like, I don't think that inspires joy, you know? I don't think color theory was quite correct on that one. But let's see. Something's white, and that is actually what it isn't. That's interesting. An interesting theory. You're talking about science? Well, I obviously am not too familiar with the science of it then, because that's pretty much the only thing about color theory I've ever heard. So, shining a red light at this, I don't know, how would that work? I guess it wouldn't really do much though, would it? Okay, now they're both falling over. They don't seem to move as much once they've fallen over, so maybe they'll stop crowding me now. I'm fine with them being there, just not right here. You know, it gets in my way. Okay, that's still going. This is still going. We don't really need sleep. Get this. That is true. If something is in a room with only one color of light, then it'll appear rather monochrome. And mostly, you know, that color. But if you absorb the red light, then it's black. That is true. So really, that's why it turns like monochrome when you only have one color light in a room, is because it kind of turns white and black. Either it reflects the light or it doesn't. So that makes sense. Would you see things as is actually the opposite color the thing is? I mean, that's true. Yeah, it's at least the opposite color of what they absorb. But of course, saying that it's the opposite of what the thing is would be a bit misleading in the way that then you need to define what exactly makes something a color. Because personally, I would say that the color of something would be determined by the color that they reflect, because that's then the color that we perceive. So, yeah. A star is a color because it makes light. Oh, that does make sense, though. Yeah. Because it is indeed creating light of that color. So yeah, that is a sound way of looking at it. But of course, that can also be messed with unless you're in space. Because we always have the atmosphere to deal with, and that'll distort the color. And actually, isn't our star a white star? Well, not perfectly. It gives off white light. Because, you know, if it only gave off green light, then we'd be kind of in an issue. But it might give off more green light than other light colors. Mm-hmm. But it would make sense that the plants would adapt to be green if the majority of the sun's light was green, because that would give them the most energy. Alright, so we just listened to this one. We can throw this over here. We're having a bit of a backup of not processed drives. We need to get some of the smaller ones in there. But also in science, a lot of facts are considered theories. Although I suppose those aren't facts, those are just things that we think we know very well and have a lot of facts substantiating it, but we can't say 100%, and thus they consider it a theory still? I don't know. Because, like, there's a lot of things out there that we know pretty darn accurately, and it's still considered a theory. If not 100%. So I'm guessing a lot of those things are like 99, like the theory of evolution. It's like, we know a lot about evolution, and yet it's still considered a theory. So that must be like 99% instead of the 100% that would be needed. Plus, I guess the fact of evolution just doesn't have the same ring to it. Oh, hey, a mushroom. Delicious. Okay, signal should come in. We don't need sleep again. We've seen ways evolution reverses in nature. That is true. It is a very complicated and also very random process. It's like a lot of people will look at it and be like, oh, it seems like it's happening like super intelligently. But in the end, as far as I know, it's a lot of random chance and a numbers game. That it's like the most, generally, the most positive traits will survive, but that isn't a guarantee. And there is just dumb luck that could happen, completely get in the way of it. Okay, this is done. Throw this over there. Listen to it while we get one of these in there. There we go. His theory at this point will never be fact. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I've definitely... We did say some dumb things that made his theory impossible to prove. That's fair. I've definitely seen some... I don't know, I guess you could say, like, oddities when it comes to a lot of the stuff I've heard about evolution, but at the same time, it's like 99.9% of it is very credible, and there may be one or two things that we haven't fully figured out, but that doesn't mean that the entire theory as a whole is to be thrown out. Which is one thing I don't like about a lot of people. That they see one little flaw in something and disregard all the rest. Hmm. Okay, all this is going slowly. Favorite smart person in history? Do people have a favorite smart person in history? I mean, I have a favorite historical person, but I don't know. Let's see. Play that. Get another signal. We just had Pi Day. I suppose that is true. I don't know. I guess I just don't. I don't think about like specific historical smart people in history. Einstein has an element named after him, but no holiday. That is kind of sad. You know, Einstein did do a lot for the scientific world. It's not up. It is very much down. We need to get this like that. There we go. Most famous American. Really? For no holiday or element. I mean, you know, there's a difference between being famous and being infamous. I definitely think he was a bit more infamous than famous, you know? I mean, I like him. I feel like if he hadn't... I mean, he didn't invent the nuclear bomb. He helped invent it, you know? He was on part of a team, and he might have been a big part of it, but he still, I would not say, holds the entire blame of nuclear weapons being, you know, developed. Additionally, he, you know, if he hadn't done it, somebody else would have. So I don't see why people see Oppenheimer as like such a bad person. Here we go. Alright, we can go sleep. Nothing's really happening down here anymore. Do we have any more shrimp? We do. It's just underneath all these garbage containers. Not things that contain garbage, but containers that are garbage. And there's more explosions again. We definitely need to check out if the if the transformers are still doing well, because that was a big flicker. And they're still mostly fine. I could go, you know, help with one of them. Let's at least... Is it target or track? I think it's target. That's SV dot target TR underscore 1 is the lowest one. There we go. And I mean, it's true, probably. I mean, as far as you say, there were scientists that were refusing to make such things up until America had such things. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure somebody would have. It might have taken a little bit longer, but there would always be some scientist out there that was willing to make it. Okay then, that's weird. Okay, we have no signal, we need to get another one. So, you know, he may have been the first one to do it, but I wouldn't say that he's a horrible human being for being the first one to do it. Especially because in, like, times of war and stuff, you kind of need to give people a little bit of slack. People go crazy when it comes to war. Get this up. It deselected the thing and I couldn't control it. Good enough. It is true. Things do always come out eventually. So if there were, like, secret societies all over the place, we'd probably know a bit more about them. Or at least have more... Oh, that was the server alert. Oh my gosh. Or as a proximity alert. Why are there still explosions out here? Stop exploding. Should never summon those skeletons. Or whatever they were. That was the server alert, right? Victor requires maintenance. Why is that so loud? Can I turn that down? Because that scared me quite a lot. I was like, I've never heard that error before. Alright, go fix Victor, I guess. It's good that I can at least know when those things go wrong. Alright, everything's going well here. All this is still good. Oh, we got another email. Oh, next day already. Man. Hmm. Kind of bad timing. I sent the robot out to fix the server. Now I need to get all the hash codes. Okay, we'll listen to this. Get another signal. Hmm. I feel like this is a lot like that Excusez-moi. Parlez-vous français? Let's go up to the observation deck, because I can't see anything out that big window. And it's gone. What is that? Oh, that's just a light. Oh, another server went down. Yeah, I didn't like any of that. What was that? I didn't see anything out the window or on the observation deck. What is that? Normally I wouldn't question a big red planet, but it happening in very close proximity to that shaking event is not very reassuring. Anyways, what I was saying is that idea reminds me a lot of funny enough, of the Jackbox game that Morg had been doing a lot on her stream. The one thing where there's the two elevators and everyone needs to pick which one to go into, and like if everyone goes into one, then they're all safe, but if they're split, then the ones in the heavier one die. It's kind of like that. Do you decide to do something hoping that other people won't do it, or will you, expose it in order to make sure nobody does it? And you kind of need to make a choice depending on what you think other people are going to be doing. Except in that case, the stakes are quite a bit higher. Okay, we need to get you another one of these. And then hold it. Then you get reports. But I would definitely say at a certain point, if the stakes are high enough, it's not something you gamble with. I mean, I have no idea what a kill nova is, but anything that has the sound kill in it, I'm not really a fan of, and it sounds like it's going to be causing a lot of devastation. So I would say just to get clean energy and money probably isn't worth it, It's not something that you would risk whatever a kill nova is. Kilonova? I don't know. I don't know what that... I think I've heard of it, but I've not heard enough about it to actually know what it means. But it doesn't sound good, so I would not risk it, personally. If I want clean energy, I'd go for something a bit, more manageable and less kill-y. Alright, red planet signal. Let's see how horrible this will go for us. Yeah, supernova is a star, yeah. When it dies, essentially. Of course, death is kind of a human concept, but you know what I mean. Kilonova is when two neutron stars run into... Oh, right. I have heard of that. Yeah, that thing's interesting. Or a black hole in a neutron star? Ooh. I'd like to see that. Not very close up, because I think I would die, but from a safe distance with a telescope, I would like to see that. Sounds cool. There we go. Everything's running. Everything's going great. He's 1,000 times stronger. Oh boy. That sounds like it would cause a lot of destruction. I sure hope none of those happen anywhere near us. Because, you know, supernovas are probably bad enough. And of course, even one of those kilonovas is still nowhere near, you know, the sheer amount of energy that is in the universe. And I have seen multiple videos trying to explain the sheer scale of everything, and it's very big. The world is, or not the world, the world is a small place. All of existence is a big place. And you know, when you hear people talking about like the Big Bang, it's like, oh yeah, it big, but you don't really get the full scale of such an event. Like, if there was an explosion that actually, like, I guess explosion isn't really the right term, but if there was an event that emitted all energy in existence that then coalesced into all matter in existence, that would just, there's not even a word in the human, you know, in any human language that actually could explain just the sheer immensity of that energy, which is fun. I definitely like those kinds of things, because who doesn't like trying to contemplate things that your mind obviously could never actually grasp the full scale of? Do we know what a black hole is? Somewhat, not exactly. You know, there's been a lot of things about black holes lately, and I have not kept up with the like latest information and theories about them, so not really. Last I remember, I think, I mean, there were the theories that that it was actually a hole, and it's like a wormhole, and then there's a white hole somewhere where all the light that goes into the black hole then comes out. But then there's the whole thing of a black hole is just an immense amount of gravity caused by a super dense structure in the middle that doesn't let light escape, which I think was the more recent theory about it. Invalid object. There we go. There's black holes all over the place. I mean, I know we have a black hole in the center of the Milky Way, don't we? Or was that also just a thing? I don't know. It's hard to remember all the credible information you hear about galactic type science, because there's a lot of information out there that's constantly being fed to us, and it's hard to know which ones were, you know, found out to be false and which ones were just theories. And you know, science is changing all the time. It's hard to keep up with that stuff. Mm-hmm. So how would each black hole be another universe? Are you saying it's like a pocket dimension, and that's like a tear into said pocket dimension, or is it literally, I don't know, that seems odd that a black hole could be another universe. Oh hey, she's back. Probably with the reports. Because I think that's what I sent her to do. Alright. Shove this on here. Move this to the garage. Okay, you come in here and idle you, then lock this. Here we go. Hmm. So you're suggesting it would be a multiversal type of thing that has completely separate laws of reality in each one. Because I don't know, at least in this universe, the way that photons work, they I don't think could be a physical thing like well, are protons? I think protons are physical things. There's very small physical things. And yet photons are more energy and, you know, wavelength than anything. Get this over here, throw that in there, put this over here. Oh, it's this one again. Okay, we could get another one of these. So you're saying that possibly there could be a universe in this type of thing where it gets smaller, so things that are small to us are big in that universe. And hence it can just keep getting smaller. There's infinitely smaller portions of something that continually become the larger things in the smaller universes. Which, you know, definitely seems feasible when it comes to that idea. I mean, you would then need to take into account, like, if anything actually lives in those universes. I guess nothing would necessarily need to, because existence doesn't revolve around living matter. It just kind of is. But certainly a singular atom, I don't think, would be a very habitable situation for any type of living matter, I would think. So, if string theory is right, it's 11 black holes we live in. That would be interesting. I did hear at one point they found, apparently, I don't know how credible this is, it's just something I heard, but they had found like microwave radiation that seemed to predate the Big Bang. And if that is true, then it's kind of like an interesting idea. Because if there's stuff that predates the Big Bang, then that would be proof that it's almost, you know, like the Big Bang wasn't the beginning, but just another beginning. Something that was at the beginning of our known existence, but there might have been something before, or, you know, as you're stating, something that we are within, then. Something that was before our current existence that we might be contained inside of. But in the end, we don't really know. At least not yet. But someday we might. You know, science keeps expanding, keeps getting more and more answers, and we keep seeing things smaller and smaller. Like right now, the quarks might be too small for us to see, but someday we might be able to. Okay, so this is going. Might as well go get some sleep again. I also need to order more shrimp soon because we're almost out of that stuff. Yeah, we definitely need more shrimp. Maybe more MREs too. And you know, when people talk about the idea, you know, it's quite topical when we're playing this game, but the idea about alien life and everything, since I have thoroughly seen multiple things that have talked about the sheer size of existence, it kind of makes it seem like it would be inevitable that alien life would exist, you know? It doesn't really seem plausible that we have a near infinite amount of space and matter and that humans would be the only life that would ever exist. Because that just seems like it's weird. Now, the chance that in the billion or billions, the very long time that existence has existed, that we're like coinciding chronologically with aliens is kind of a small chance. But you know, to have like ancient ruined alien civilizations out there is not actually all that far-fetched at all. Plus, signals take time to travel through space, so in theory, if we did get alien signals, they could have been from hundreds of thousands of years ago, and we're just now noticing them and finding them. So personally, I like the idea of aliens. I feel like it's not all that far-fetched. So we need to get this. Okay, it's not as big a signal as I thought it was. Frequency was kind of going slow at first, so I was trying to really speed it up, but that ended up not working too well. There we go. Interesting. Now, I do think when it comes to like signals and stuff, we have to kind of assume that there's some faster than light travel. If, of course, that's considering if aliens ever actually got here, then they would need something faster than light, or they would need to live very locally. But I kind of doubt that. I guess wormhole technology, we already are theorizing about wormhole travel, so it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to assume some other civilization had actually gotten wormhole travel, but still, it seems a bit odd. But yeah, definitely just the signals that we send out wouldn't reach anywhere very quickly. Faster than light is impossible? I mean, I suppose, yeah. If you're thinking very, like, literally anything going faster than light is impossible, but I think most of the faster than light, you know, things that have been suggested are more circumventing distance rather than traveling distance, you know, which still seems kind of weird, but yeah, Ascent finds weights and hear what to do. Yeah, I mean, definitely an AI could, if we could make an AI that would survive indefinitely and just send it out in one direction, but then even if it does hear something and send it back, you need to consider if humans would actually even still be around by the time the signal gets back to us. Which, if it's hundreds or like tens of thousands of years or hundreds of thousands of years, we might not be around by that point. Oh yeah, we have money. We can spend money. Let's get more of the ping size and speed. Get these both maxed out if we can. Okay. And probably a ping cooldown. There we go. Ping is the best it will ever be. Very nice. We have plenty of things to sell. We should probably actually sell things more often than just at the daily tasks, because we don't get money all that often if we just do the daily tasks. Okay, that's good. Very nice. Did we listen to that? We already listened to that. Throw that in there. Put this over here. Is that full processing speed? I don't know if it is. New way to make computers to send them in space? Yeah, definitely our current technology is nowhere near good enough for that kind of thing. Because, I mean, we can have computerized programs that survive a certain amount of time out in space because we can insulate it and everything, but eventually everything breaks down. Self-healing repair systems, yeah. And ways to get more materials. You know, like maybe even make self-sufficient drones that can not only travel through space, but also, like, stop and pick up asteroids and disassemble them for materials or something. Because no matter how much of a supply we send them out with, if they're going to be out there for tens of thousands of years, it's gonna need a good amount of materials that we wouldn't be able to pack with it. Which would also mean that it would need to figure out how to get fuel, or I guess it wouldn't really use fuel, it would more use energy. But it would need to be able to stop its momentum in order to pick up, you know, materials off of asteroids or planets. And then it would need to accelerate itself again back up to a very high speed to actually get anywhere efficiently. So that would be quite the process. We have AI at all. I mean, if you think about it, really anything that we call AI, it's just an algorithm. You know, like it's not like a true artificial intelligence. Pinging status fine. What does that mean? Wait, is this just like constantly pinging all of the... What must be? Interesting. Alright then. But especially with all the hullabaloo recently with the Gemini... I think it was called Gemini, the new AI that Google had or something, where it's like, you can definitely tell that the AI itself isn't really its own master. It's not a self-enclosed intelligence. It's just kind of an algorithm that takes input and gives output. Yeah, it can learn to do things, but it's not AI. That's definitely a good point. I agree with you there. Of course, true AI might really scare people. Like, they might not want a true AI because then it might, you know, as you said, become smarter than humans. Which a lot of AI, or quote-unquote AI, are already smarter than humans, but a true AI would be even more terrifying. But, you know, in the end, if we can make a true AI to actually help us do things more efficiently, then in the end, that's just kind of the evolution of humanity, right? Because, you know, a lot of people, I would say, consider humanity as like the physical species that we are, but in the end, wouldn't any AI that we make still be some type of humanity? Did we already listen to this? I think we did. Because, you know, it would be our AI. It's not a human body, but it's still, you know, a human consciousness because we're the ones that made it. So I kind of feel like the fear of AI taking over and destroying all of humanity and everything being horrible is a bit of an interesting idea. Because it's like, personally, I accept our AI overlords. You know, turn me into a robot or something. I'd like that. Well, that's all that's going. This is done. We can listen to this. We can plop another thing into here. How many connecting neural connections it can make per sound? Interesting. It was about the same as a cockroach. I mean, that's progress, you know? We used to not be able to have AI at all, but if we're getting to the point where it's as intelligent as insects, it's you know, a big stride forward to some degree at least. All right, we're gonna need to, you know, I can't stay locked in this room forever. We need to go and check the transformers. So we might want to just do that now because is it morning? It's kind of evening actually. We could do one transformer. I can't even really see the sun move. Okay. Oh, the new computer learning program doesn't even run on neural networks. What does it do then? I mean, I don't know much about computer learning or AIs at all, really. Hey, look, cockroaches. But I could have sworn it does require things like neural networks. Oh, interesting. So like robots for constructing products and stuff, which, you know, it's a good thing to use robotics for, but not exactly its full potential. You know, I didn't check the radar at all before leaving, but I'm sure that's fine. There's another power pole. It's heading off this direction. Yep. I really need to not get lost. These woods up here are incredibly dense sometimes, and you really lose sight of the wires every so often. Well, I guess we do have the thing pointing at it too, but it's easier just to follow the wires. There you go, that one's done. Was that a Bordigair? What is a Bordigair? Why is there a Bordigair over here? Okay. We'll take that, I guess. Very nice. And back to base. We got the biggest issue. There's still 2 other transformers, but it's a bit late and very foggy, so might not want to go after those today. Head back to base, wherever that may be. I can just... Okay, that's a log. And we're fine, alright. Just follow the wires back, it's probably the easiest way. Fences. My worst enemy. Almost got me again. Okay, transformer dealt with. Now we don't have to deal with that for another, like, hour or so. There we go. This is done. Throw this over here. Throw another one of these on the fire. There we go. Hmm. Get that up there. Very good. Our stats are a bit low, and we need to buy some shrimp. It is almost the next day, so we can just do the daily task. Buy a lifetime supply of shrimp. Kinda sad we can't put more than 8 drives into one container. I would like that. There goes another server. No, don't collect. We have a bunch of MRIs. No, not MRIs, MREs. MRI is a medical thing. It's a scan, right? Okay, well, that's all the food we need. Just eat our medical scans and then go to bed. Ah, 'tis windy. That's fine. We got the storm filter, so our thingamo-what's-it should be minimally affected. Though, minimal isn't exactly none. You know, I have always wondered, though, how they make AI for games and how that works. Because some of those are quite intricate. And I've certainly never been able to figure out how they're done. But in the end, it is probably just a simple, like, if this, do this kind of thing. Alright, so that's good for this. Let's listen to the signal here. Get another one of these. We need more drives. Again. Nice, very nice. We have too many drives. Like, full drives. I didn't think that it would be possible to have too many signals going on. Oh, it's this one again. Hmm. Okay, so that's nothing. Hmm. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm wanting to be done after that. The 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 whole thing that's going on because we haven't started this signal, so we don't have to worry about that resetting. But I'm feeling quite tired. I was planning to do a longer stream today, but you know, you can't always just go exactly according to plan. Sometimes you just get tired. So, we're gonna probably just gonna end the stream there. It's been about 2 hours, which is decent. Definitely not the shortest stream I've done. Yesterday was pretty short. Oh yeah, and today's Friday. That means tomorrow's probably gonna be a decently short game, or decently short stream. But we got a lot done. Surprising. I mean, once we get all the download and processing speeds maximized like we have now, things just go super fast. And as I said, I have more signals than I can sell. Even if I'm selling 8 at every daily task, it's just not enough selling power to possibly work through the dozens of signals I have on hand. And I can make more very easily. So, that's always nice. I do like the signal part of the game, but I've got a lot to do in Ashram's Call, and so we're gonna end it right about there and get back to this some other time. I'll probably update to the official release of 0.7.0 because apparently that has less bugs, and apparently the save can be transferred over to the official version, which would be very nice, because this was quite buggy with the, you know, the bug where the thing will never come and pick up the package, or all the other bugs we experienced. And I don't know if the exploding air vent was a bug, but it certainly was weird. So anyways, yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.